Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk to you about how I got to weigh 170 kilograms. So let me start off by saying this was my experience and how I recall getting to that weight and being that size, and every person will have a different experience. To be honest, it's a bit hard to answer, but I'll give it my best shot, so bear with me. So I started gaining weight in high school. I was playing rugby and in the prop position, and in that sport and in that position, being a bit heavier wasn't necessarily a bad thing, which didn't help my case at all. So when I was about 16 years old, I got a knee injury playing rugby, and that led to me not being that active anymore for the last 2 years of high school, and that had me gain a lot of weight. So my diet wasn't the best. I ate a lot of junk food and a lot of sweets, and that really was one of the big reasons why I gained all that weight. So we as South Africans love to braai, which basically means a lot of lamb chops, sausages, steak, skewers, and braai broodjies, which is basically bread, cheese, tomato, onion. Sometimes there's mayonnaise within it, and that was really one of the big factors in me gaining a lot of weight. And you know, along with the braai comes a lot of drinking, a lot of alcohol, so that didn't help at all. So Sunday lunches were the best, especially visiting your mom, her home cooked meal. So I just go for second and thirds, and not to mention even the dessert that afterwards. So after the years, I became the guy that used up all the leftover foods after everyone paid it up. Well, at least I convinced myself to be that guy, as not to waste any food. So thinking back, I couldn't go into a convenience store or a grocery store and just get what I needed. I always needed to get a snack to binge on later, or even on the ride home. So I especially love those dried meats, the salami sticks, and sometimes I even went as far as hiding the wrappers from my wife. So my wife is a very active person, and she loves to go jog, bike rides, hiking, doing obstacle course races. And I always had an excuse not to do any of these activities with her, because I was in a lot of pain and I had difficulty breathing, so I always had an excuse. So after me losing some weight, we started doing some of these activities together, and I really think it made our relationship stronger. So you might ask, well, why can't you see that you're getting that big? Why can't you see you're getting fat? Well, to be honest, your brain tricks you into it. You look yourself in the mirror and you say, well, I'm still okay, it's not that bad. Or you see somebody on the street and say, well, at least I'm not that big as that guy. So you convince yourself that you're really not that big. So getting into the health of things, I really was in constant pain. I had knee pains, I had back pains, and I couldn't get up, walk to another room without getting out of breath and had a pain somewhere. I really felt like an overstuffed sausage, and my skin was going to burst at any stage. And I think the biggest thing that I can recall from being that size was the difficulty sleeping. I really couldn't sleep for more than 2 or 3 hours without being in constant pain. And that reverted in me having to sit up and sleep, which was the position where I had the least amount of pain. And, in the mornings when I woke up, I had even more pain because of sitting up and sleeping. And because of that, I needed to take a lot of painkillers, which was not beneficial for my health at all. So fast forward a couple of years, I started losing a bit of weight, and I had a health incident where I was then diagnosed with factor V Leiden, which is basically a blood clot disorder. And I have to be on daily blood thinners now. Here I have a medical alert about it. So that gave me a big scare. I really was afraid that I was going to die, either from a stroke or a heart attack. And that gave me a boost to live a healthier, better lifestyle. And that's my story, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. And I'll be doing a couple of videos on how I lost 55 kilograms and where I am in my weight loss journey. I'll see you next time. Come. Sit. Então